Arizona voters are fuming over the groups of right-wing vigilantes that had been stalking ballot drop boxes. In fact, there was a recent report from CNN's Donie O'Sullivan that talked to a couple of different voters in Arizona, and here's what they had to say.
Yeah, I covered my place because they're taking pictures and all that stuff. I mean, this is what we've come to in America, huh? These guys call themselves patriots? Really?
Armed men stalking vote drop boxes, prompting voters to hide their identities, and even cover their license plates as they go to vote.
If a guy's standing over there, he's got his face covered, and he's armed, what's that tell you? They don't want you to vote. They don't want you to vote. And I'm a Republican, but I'm an American first. I mean, it's funny. I mean, I voted a lot of times. I'm in my 60s, and this is the first time that an election's ever been stolen, right? I mean, come on.
I could never come down here alone. You know, I couldn't do it myself.
No. It's scary.
It's just flat out insane. It's voter intimidation.
That same report notes that the people that were watching these ballot boxes are from a group called Clean Elections USA. Their founder, Melody Jennings, often cites the debunked conspiracy theory film 2000 Flushes, I Mean Mules, as the motivation for monitoring voters. Now, trust me, you would probably end up clogging the toilet if you tried to flush 2,000 mules. Just saying.
People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times.
Okay. So, look, I've talked about that movie. Not a fan of the movie. It's basically garbage. It's trash. It's not worth using as a coaster. And it's made by convicted and pardoned criminal fraudster Dinesh D'Souza, and makes ridiculous claims, unproven claims, that, you know, people that they refer to as mules are stuffing ballot boxes with illegal ballots. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of right-wingers that fell for it. Like these people.
You've seen it?
I sure have.
What do you think?
I think
Very accurate.
Very accurate, and I think they're going to try it again.
We met Enola Gay Bajinska and her son Roger outside an event for Carrie Lake, the Republican election denier running for governor of Arizona. They swear by the movie.
How many times have you seen?
4 times.
I've watched it 3 times.
I bought, actually, the 2,000 mules to hand out to friends that are non-believers, and they come back and they go, oh my God,
Wow,
I have
how many
no
copies
idea.
did you buy?
All total, I bought 12 copies.
I hand them out to non-believers, and they're like, oh my God, I had no idea. Like, what, they had no idea that you were crazy as they back away slowly? I mean, that would be my reaction. But these are the type of people that, you know, encourage idiots to go out and scare the crap out of voters on both sides. Again, you saw that first guy who was a Republican. And even he hates the idea of Rando Bob sitting out there with an AR-15 trying to, you know, watch you vote. And it's ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing that makes you feel less free than your fellow citizens getting ready to narc on you if you decide to take the ballots of your family members from your own household to a ballot drop box, which is literally the entire point of a ballot drop box. It's legal. You could do that. But look, I think the worst part of this, other than the fact that there are so many people that have bought into this nonsense, is the fact that the whole reason this nonsense exists is because there was one reality show clown's ego that couldn't handle losing. And look, of course, I'm aware that voter fraud allegations have existed long before Trump. And again, infinitesimally small. That's the amount of voter fraud that actually exists in this country. And now we have seen it tick up a little bit. Guess what? Mainly from the right wing. So we're trying to, we are either testing it or, well, I want to make sure that I can cancel out the additional ballots from Democrats. That's what it is. No, there is the voter fraud, but it's coming from one side. It's the Republicans. And now, by the way, they're all convinced, a lot of these Republican politicians now, that every election that they don't win is going to be rigged and stolen. Funny how that only works out for the ones that they lose. There's no reasoning with these people. They bought into the con man's delusion so much that unfortunately they're happy to destroy this country and plunge it into fascism.